actually begin rehearsing in mid-August, so it's been almost 2 months that we've been preparing for this particular concert. For all the chorus classes, we sing pretty much bell to bell, and so that would average about 50 minutes per day that we are actually singing and rehearsing music and trying to become the best musicians we can be. As a matter of fact, we have. We've been, every year we take a competition trip, and we actually have won first place at several national competitions, Festival of Music, Music in the Parks. Last year we went to Williamsburg, Virginia, and we got a superior rating. We also take all of our choirs to LGPE annually, and we consistently get superior and excellent ratings at LGPE.
Poetry Club will have its next meeting on Tuesday, October 20th in room number C108 from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. New members are welcome. Some of Mill Creek High art and design students have art and photography on display at the Hamilton Mill Library during the month of October. Please go by and see our students' work. The Community and Art Project is free and open to the public. It's not too late to join FBLA. Go on My Payments Plus and join today.
Hey Mill Creek, ready to get spooked today?
Yes.
These are our top 6
horror movies.
3 each, not 1, 3.
3.
Alright, my top 3, starting for number 3, Blair Witch Project. The spook is really high, it was really spooky. My only problem with it was that the reactions from the actors, not just the actors, the characters, were repetitive. It was the same the whole time. And the ending was a bit poor, I think. It was a little unsatisfying.
Number 3, Unfriended. This movie is about 6 characters who are all talking on Skype, having a regular conversation, and then all of a sudden the ghost just walks its way into the chat room, and then they all get spooked. So, spookiness levels in this movie is pretty off the charts. This movie's got ghosts, it's got Skype, and it's got spookiness.
Alright, number 2, Frankenstein's Army. It's a Z-list movie, so you probably haven't heard of it. But the spook level is much higher. It's really scary. It's got an airplane, man. It scared me really bad.
Number 2, Halloween. What better of a movie to watch on Halloween than Halloween? This movie's about this creepy guy right here chasing after you, and people die. So, what better of a movie to watch on Halloween?
And then number 1, which is on the top of the spook level, is Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. Because that is like the scariest. If you've ever seen the Great Pumpkin, who brings toys and joy to small children, then you'd probably be spooked too. And then you'll cry just like Linus because there was no pumpkin.
Number 1, Friday the 13th. All the movies, they're obviously the best because it's just amazing. It's also about a serial killer. This movie will make you afraid of hockey masks. It's got hockey masks, it's got serial killer, it's got a crazy mother, and it's got hockey masks. This movie will make you never want to see a hockey mask again.
Have a spooktacular 3-day weekend.
See you next time, Mill Creek.
Attention all faculty and staff. On December 11th, Mill Creek will have its first ever faculty talent show. You can go ahead and email Coach Cutter if you're interested. All boys wrestling and conditioning will begin Monday of next week. The last driver's ed class of the year is scheduled to start in 2 weeks on November 2nd. This will be the last opportunity until after the new year. Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about why modern horror movies are actually really, really bad. I mainly have 2 problems with modern horror movies. 1, they rely on jump scares way too much. If your horror is derived from a jump scare, you're not really doing anything progressive for the horror genre, and you really shouldn't be called a horror movie. You should be called shocking. Anybody with a camera can jump out from behind a corner and say boo and scare you, but it's not really horror. Horror instills fear, jump scares just shock. Nothing new there. Number 2, they are terribly written and terribly directed and acted. It's just, there's nothing good in it. That doesn't mean that the first installment isn't good. Insidious 1 is pretty good. It's not the greatest, but I'd still watch it more than once. To exemplify my point, I want to show you some clips from Paranormal Activity that exemplify this. 1, Paranormal Activity relies way too much on jump scares. And I don't actually think there was any actual horror in there. It was just shocked reactions and quick jump scares that gave you a bit of a jump. Literally a jump scare. 2, the main actors aren't that great. If you look at some other horror movies that were made with an even lower budget, they did pretty well, and Paranormal Activity kind of scraped the bottom of the bucket on all categories. I don't even know how it made $100 million at the box office. If you don't have anything scary in your film other than a jump scare, you're not a horror movie. Really, that's just my opinion though. If you guys don't agree with me, I'm sorry. If you guys do agree with me, that's really cool. I hope you guys have a fantastic week.
This is the mystery of the Mill Creek Ghost. If you don't believe it, he's gonna come get you.
I just saw a ghost, man. I just saw a ghost.
So show me this ghost.
It was just out of nowhere. I turned around the corner, it was just sitting there, open the locker, I freaked out. I didn't even look to see what type of ghost it was. I just ran.
Okay, you come out now, ghost. Where'd Jesse go?
Attention all students, be sure to come to Markham Field tonight for our annual Powder Puff game that supports the Gwinnett Shelter. Tickets are $5 and can be purchased at the gate. There are 4 games starting at 5 o'clock. Attention all FCCLA members, our after-school corn maze field trip is Friday, October 16th. Tickets are $20.
Hey, what's up, Mill Creek? I'm Alana.
And I'm Kelsey, and we're going to be showing you some fall essentials.
Chelsea boots, Alex towards the end, flannels.
because number one, they go with everything. You can just throw them over a t-shirt or like with some rustic looking jeans or anything really. So they're cute without being too overly dressy, and they're warm without being too hot. You can also put them underneath jackets, underneath vests, pretty much anything. Another thing where under your flannel would be a plain white tee. Plain white tee, plain black tee, plain tees in general. They go with everything, they're easy, they're wearing, and that's what fall's all about. So yeah. Now that jeans and leggings are perfect for fall, because leggings you can wear with anything. Boots, you can wear them with flats, you can wear them with tennis shoes, it really doesn't matter. And they're still comfortable and they're still kind of warm. So yeah, definitely leggings. I recommend a dark wash jean, just simply because it goes with more of the fall colors. Not that there's anything wrong with light jeans, I just personally prefer dark wash or black.
So yeah, here's what your peers had to say about their favorite fall essentials.
Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, we wanted to know what you guys thought, so hear what some of your peers had to say.
Fall essentials. Alright, well, I'm a big sweater guy. Not today, but I absolutely love sweaters. Perfectly a maroon sweater. Alright, you gotta have a watch to go with it. Then you got khakis, like, you know, little slim fit, and then keep it real simple with Sperry's, and you're good to go. That's my ideal fall fashion.
Ankle boots.
Button-up shirts, floral shirts, khakis, slim fit jeans, boots, yeah, button-ups. That's me.
My favorite accessory is jackets.
Mine is my Doc Martens and booties.
Well, that's a wrap.
No,
yeah.
It's not a wrap.
It's a burrito. It's a taco. I don't know what it is. We're done here.
You know what really makes me crabby? What makes me angry? People that read news headlines and think they know the entire news story. You don't know jack squat about the news. If you read just the headline, you don't deserve to talk about the news. This is why BuzzFeed is single-handedly killing the news industry. They have quick little blurbs from bloggers that think they know everything. People that just read the headlines are why humanity is destined for failure.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
Pre-game mojo, probably listen to a certain song, we'll listen to a couple pump-up songs.
Before games, I really just sit down and I like imagine and picture like what I'm gonna do and like how I'm gonna play.
I think of myself making big plays like before my game.
Games, I listen to music and then we praise the team, and then Coach Jarvis always gives a speech that gets everybody real hyped, and then Keyshawn during warm-ups and then before the game usually gives or talks and says stuff, gets the whole team hyped and stuff.
My mom really inspires me because she makes me want to be a great person, and she's a great person too. So.
The team really motivates me. This year we have a lot more chemistry on the team, and then that helps to motivate you to play more for your team and go all out no matter what happens.
What gets me most hype is probably other people getting hype and everybody being hyped together.
Alright, hey there Mill Creek, it's Brian bringing you some news on some of the origins of hip-hop. Today we're going to talk about Run DMC, one of the most famous hip-hop groups from the 80s. Run DMC was founded in 1981 and started out with a huge success with their first album in March 27, 1984 called Run DMC. They've been known to release many good singles such as It's Tricky and the famous duo with Aerosmith of a cover of Walk This Way.